Hello Udemy, I am Shahzad Ahmed from checkzy.com and welcome in lecture number 27. Today we are going to discuss about the siblings. That means we are talking about the next, all, next, until, previous, all, then previous, until. Okay, so how can you do that? First of all, you have learned the find and the children relationship. Now we are working on the sibling. For suppose I have these paragraphs. Okay, I'm going to design a function. That means we are going, whenever someone click on this, we are going to select the paragraph and we are saying that just find the siblings and add a particular action or something, or manipulate the HTML content. Okay, so now comment this so you can easily get the code. Now I'm saying find the paragraph. That means I am talking about all the paragraphs. Whenever someone click on this button, okay, now I'm saying find the paragraphs and I'm saying siblings. Okay, .css. Why I'm using CSS? Because I'm going to add the CSS styling. I'm saying color, you don't need to add the colon, color red, I'm saying color green. Go to your page, refresh the page, click on this. Okay, siblings. Okay, because this is the class name, this is not a is a class name. Click on this. So now as you can see, you have just added the siblings. If you are creating another paragraphs here, for suppose, and you are saying this is another paragraph, okay, go to your page, refresh the page, just click on this. Now as you can see, you have just added the siblings here, but it's not adding the color property to this elements because these are the siblings. Okay, so now how can you find the next? For suppose if I'm saying I have the h1 here and I'm saying this is h1, I'm saying whenever someone click on this, I'm going to find the next element, the next method written all next sibling elements of the selected element. For suppose I am saying that find all the h1, and now I am saying next .css. Go to your page, refresh the page, click on this. So as you can see, after this it's adding the color property. Okay, for suppose click on this. Now as you can see, it's adding this color property because we are saying find the next element after h1. If you are saying that find the next element of this class and add the color, go to your page, refresh the page, click on this. So now because this is the element, after this you have the button, so that's why it's adding the color property to this one. For suppose if you are saying like this, after this element you have the paragraph because these are the children of this this div. Go to your page, refresh the page, you have this one, click on this. So now as you can see, you have it's adding the green property or the color property to this element. So this is the next element. For suppose if I'm saying next all, you have your paragraph and you have your button. Now I'm saying next all. That means I'm saying apply this property to all the content, all the elements after this. Okay, go to your page, refresh the page, click on this. Now you can see it's adding the color property to these two elements. For suppose if you have more than two elements, go to your page, refresh the page, you have more than two elements, just click on this. So now you can see it's adding the content to you, or adding the property to all of these elements after this div. Okay, so this is the next. Okay, I'm saying until you find the span. Or suppose I'm saying span, or I have a paragraph para. That means whenever someone click on this, I'm saying next until you find the p. That means I'm saying after this class add this property until you find the paragraph. Go to your page, click on this. So now it's not adding it. For suppose if you have the span or the span property, this is span. Now go to your page, refresh the page, click on this. Now you can see it's adding the, because after this class you have a single element, and now when it find this. So for suppose if you have multiple paragraphs, click on this. Now as you can see it's adding all the paragraphs. For suppose if you have ul, or for suppose you have a button, these are the two, and if you have the anchor, all, click on this. As you can see it's adding all the content until it's find the paragraph. So in this way you can use the until methods. You can also use the next and like previous all or previous until. So it's totally depend upon you. Like this you are saying until. If you are saying, if you have a previous element, for suppose if you have a paragraph and I'm saying this is the pre, that means I'm talking about the previous element, previous element. Now I'm saying find the previous, previous, and now go to the page, refresh the page. Now you can see you have I should remove these content or add this, so you can easily get the code. Refresh the page, click on this. So now as you can see it's adding previous element. So you can also use the previous all or previous until as we did the next and next. Okay, so thank you for watching.